Hey everyone, it's Dev here, and today I have a very special video that is a slight remake on my first video ever on YouTube, which was what if Spider-Man were Pokemon, or Spider-Men if they were Pokemon? You guys get the gist. So I don't want to bore you with the trials and tribulations about how these designs beat my ass, so without a second thought, let's go ahead and swing into these designs. Come on guys, swing like Spider-Man. It was funny, right? Please laugh, please. So starting with the prevos to the Spider-Mons, here we have Spidey. To be honest, the design didn't really change much aside from the actual pose being more dynamic than the original. I really wanted to kind of emphasize that Spider-Man feel with him jumping around, swinging on a web, and also I didn't like the pose where he was just standing there. Like, bro was just looking. Another thing that I did major reworks on was the face, more specifically the mouth part, because it just felt very awkward kind of looking at the little fangs kind of come out from the two ends instead of it looking like just a whole mouth. I took way too much inspiration from Spinner Rack there. Also, fun fact, I actually redesigned this already, and I'll just show this up here, and it sucked. I hated it a lot. I was doing it for a Fakemon challenge of every type. I'll just show this here too, and it just, honestly, I hate it so much. So at least I have a new bug type slot to be opened. Also, since some of these made me actually lose my mind, I have a difficulty / spice meter that's going to show up on the top right hand corner of the screen to show you how difficult this was for me to do. For Spidey here, it's going to be a very low no spice, because it was pretty easy. I already designed it before. It didn't change much. The pose, the lining, everything like that. Even like the rendering was super easy. So this was a no spice difficulty. With all that being said, here is Spidey, the little spider Pokemon. Spidey are usually very energetic and are up to do anything. They are very heroic creatures, as they will save anyone in need if they can. The name Spidey just comes from replacing R in the word spider with E, and it's just also a common nickname for Spider-Man, so I thought it would fit perfectly for a representation of Spider-Man's first appearance. Flipping around to the next Mon here, we have Arachniter, but that's not his name anymore, because it fucks. The new names are actually made up by my good friends Lonk and Plub. Lonk specifically made the name for the new Arachniter, and Plub made the names for the next two designs that are coming later. So go ahead and follow them on Instagram, and their links will also be down in the description below. The original Arachniter was definitely my least favorite out of all of them. It just felt very stiff and lifeless, and nothing of like what a Spider-Man Fakemon should have looked like. And this one just really hit all the marks for me, and I just love it a lot personally. And how the original was very hard for me to nail, this one just came so naturally after I finished designing Spidey. So on the spice meter, I'll give it a level 2 spice, just because it just came to me, and it's like Spider-Man himself was guiding my hand. And the pose for this design was amazing, spectacular even. But I kept all of the original design elements, but just streamlined everything to just make it look better. Let's fight crime with Arachnid, the wall crawler Pokemon. Arachnid are extremely laid back and fun to be around, but if there's any people or Pokemon that are in danger, Arachnid are on the job. Some say that the way they swing around with their webs make them look like a man. Arachnid is a combination of hero and arachnid, just because Spider-Man and Spider and Spider-Man is a hero. Before we get into the next design here, I just wanted to ask you guys if you're enjoying the video, and if you are, go ahead and like and subscribe. That goes a really long way, and I really appreciate it. Also, I'm not asking. Go subscribe. Now. Alright, in a shocking twist, we're on to the next design for Spectrical. And honestly, this one was tough, and also came out really cool, but I struggled for an entire week just to finish this design. But also I was playing a lot of Tekken, and that did contribute to the amount of time it took me to finish this design, but it was really cool hitting electrics the whole time. Very thematic. So a big thing I wanted to do for all of these designs is to give them dynamic posing. I mean, because it's Spider-Man. Spider-Man is one of the most dynamic superheroes ever created. There's not a single pose of Spider-Man that he's just standing there. I mean, there is, but you know what I mean. Like, he is a very dynamic character. And I'm not just saying that because I love Spider-Man. I swear. Okay, so I might be saying it because I love Spider-Man. But I will say that these designs really help me with my perspective when it comes to my newer designs. So thank you, Spider-Man, for helping me with my art. Venom blasting our way through to meet Arachnid, the style Pokemon. Arachnid is always the underdog, being much smaller than Herachnid, but also can still pack a punch in Pokemon battles. It is said that people usually see Herachnid and Arachnid in the same place most of the time. Arachnid comes from air, as in next in line to the family, and arachnid for spider. And the reason for the name is because it sounds very close to Herachnid, and both Peter and Miles go by Spider-Man. Spoiler warning for Spider-Man 2, skip to this timestamp to avoid the spoiler. Are you gone? Alright. So at the end of Spider-Man 2, Peter kinda retires as being Spider-Man, and it is implied that Miles is going to be the main Spider-Man for the next game. So essentially the concept for the name is that Miles is the next in line to become the main Spider-Man. Yes! Let's get to forming a symbiotic relationship with this next design. Here we have the unfinished Venom Pokemon that I, spoiler alert, never finished. So I ended up finishing it now, but it's not the exact same design. I completely redesigned it. Originally, it was going to be a bigger version of Herachnid, with the Venom features and all. But I felt like that was a little boring, and I didn't really want to go that direction. So Venom has always been, or at least when he initially came out, a dark reflection of Spider-Man. What would happen if he gave in to those powers of the symbiote? But do you know who else is a dark reflection of Spider-Man in a different way? Scorpion, Matt Gargan to be exact. And Scorpion and the Venom symbiote have bonded in the past, and it just makes sense to kind of combine all of that together. All in all, putting all those things together made this a much more interesting design than the original concept I was going with before. But when I tell you that this made me go absolutely insane on trying to understand what a scorpion looks like and how to draw a scorpion, I literally lost my mind. The end result, amazing, beautiful. I actually really love it. But this execution, this difficulty was literally, I couldn't take it anymore. So this gets a maximum rating on the spice meter. But I will say, again, if it wasn't for this design, I wouldn't have understood really cool perspective in the first place. But this is the reason why this video was delayed. So if you guys were mad that there was a lack of dev content, blame Venom.
Blame us. You're the one who wanted to play Tekken all day. Your lost combos are whack anyways.
Okay, rude, first of all, and second of all, when did you get here? I'm kind of making a video here and you're interrupting me, so can you please go away?
We will leave for now, but the next time we hear you talking shit, we'll be sure to come back.
Okay, I have to lock my doors and close my windows because I don't know how a grown-ass alien man just walked into my room. Let's find a host and get to turning into Lethalion, the symbiosis Pokemon. It is said when Spidey interacted with a mysterious black sludge, it became aggressive and then evolved into Lethalion. People believe only the strongest trainers can keep it under control. Only a few have ever done so. The name Lethalion comes from lethal and alien. Lethal because Venom is the lethal protector, and alien because the Clintar is a species of alien. So those were the new and improved Spider-Mons. Tell me which ones you liked, which ones you didn't like. Personally, I loved all of them, and I swear it's not because I'm biased. But anyways, thank you for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, I love you. You guys are great. I really appreciate you guys for even giving my content the time of day as well. I spend a lot of time working on these designs and these videos and try to make them as entertaining as possible. But please like, subscribe if you'd like. Go ahead and just post something on the comments. Say either Spider-Man is cool or whatever. I don't really know. Just anything you like. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next one. And thank you for watching. Bye.